it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for the continuing adventures in my fun town on map 7. And I have to sometimes keep reminding myself that we're just building this for fun without any goals and stuff, so I should just do as I think is nice. Sometimes I still feel a bit like, oh, I have to do this, I have to show that, I have to do certain things and a certain amount of things in an episode, otherwise people won't think it's fun, but I shouldn't care in this game. So let's just continue, because I want to have some nice, more decorated areas here. Now, we already got a couple of trees in. Let's also get some birch trees in here. Maybe also some at the front. Or at some different places, just at least so that we get like some greens going. And I think that's... decorating is a busy part in the game. But it's also a lot of fun. And it really can bring your town to life, actually. As long as you get the nice decorations that you want, of course. Now, this should be a little bit of a wild garden. So many different ways to do this. Now, we're also going to need some benches here so that people can actually just sit on the water side. This one won't get any benches. This one will have benches in between the two places where they can actually sit. Okay. Some of these might actually get it like this. Alright, well, this brings these areas slightly more to life, although this one is still quite boring, but there's a pretty easy fix for that. Let's just make this more of a gathering place. And let's put a pine tree in here. Okay, well, those sides are now more decorated. Front sides. Yeah, I think we might need some bushes on the front side. Maybe just like this to give this house some privacy. These just want some bushes there. I guess we should also do different bushes. These just want some privacy in their house, so they've planted some bushes in the front of their house like that. Alright. Well, this part of town will come to life. I like it. There they're gonna go. And, oh, next row house almost ready. Big row house. Very good. Store's completely set up. That's great. This is nice. Now... oh, we're gonna get the barber surgeon soon. Is this another one with a store? Doesn't say. Would be good though if we would get another store in there. Another row house, then the barber surgeon. Okay, that's good. One thing I do want to check in this game is the whole transportation. We have one cart shed and another one and another one. They're all doing deliveries. They all seem to be pretty busy. Oh, and here we have another one, but it's just seeking workers still. So we still need extra people here. We do have a couple of big garden houses, of course. What we could do is set up another orchard here. So that we just have an area of like 4 orchards. And then we can build some more houses in this area too. I think that might actually be nice. They will have to remove a couple of trees for this, but we don't mind. There we go. Let's build it. And we're going to build that a bit earlier than all the row houses, something like that. Once that area is done, I think we can continue with more big garden houses here. I have to do some setting up anyway. So yeah, not too close, because we don't want to get it connected. We want a road in between here. That would be nice. Alright, there we go. Let's see. This is too long, I know. Let's get all the way up. Right, like right there. I have to remove another 8 trees, but that's fine. They have the time for that. I mean, before all those row houses are built, that's gonna take a long time. So we have plenty of time to spare. No market stalls close by. That's also not an issue, because we can fix that soon enough anyway. That's an extra house. And yeah, we're gonna do 4 of these. I think that's the nicest way to do this. But I also would like to introduce another neighborhood that is like slightly more cramped up. Houses closer together, but will obviously be nice looking and stuff, so 26 trees need to be removed for that one. That's serious, so we might put that one on the back end of the list so that they have the time to actually remove all of that. This one does not need anything removed, so that might go a bit earlier then. Alright, there we go. Yeah, let's switch that over. 7 trees, 8 trees, and then 26 trees removed. Should be very well possible. Should not be too hard. We have 1 forestry, 2 forestries, 3 forestries, 4 forestries. So yeah, that's no problem. We have the wood, and they should be able to get rid of all that. So that's gonna work out, I think. Maybe if we build these 2 first. Oh, the problem is with that, we don't have those market stalls up anytime soon. Well, they actually already took a tree out here. That's great. What we can do, we can destroy some resources if we really have to. Unfortunately, not the logs, but we could just like delete the bark or the wood. So we copy the number, we hit delete, and now the wood's deleted. So now they're going to use some logs to actually make new wood again. And then they have some extra room to get rid of to take some logs out. So that's interesting. Waiting for a partner, visiting the church, taking a rest, visiting, just buying food. Oh yeah, so nobody's working in there. That's interesting. We'll have to wait for these to grow. Then they can work more efficiently. Here comes the trader, it seems. Wonder what he's gonna bring. Well, at least we have good money, so that's fine. Oh, this house is almost filled up. 520 people in our town. And do we have... I think we have everything, like the window glass and stuff, so we don't have to worry about that. I really want the barber surgeon up at some point. That would be so cool. And finally we can get to heal some people then. That would be nice. Are these working? Yeah, but they can use some more cow hides. Let's go check our cow sheds for slaughter material. There we go. Oh, let's pause. 1, 2. Sorry, a little cough there, so I turned off the audio. At least we have 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will mature very quickly, and before this one gets slaughtered, that's taking some time anyway. 6, 7, 8, because it's gonna take a long time for all of these to be slaughtered, so we can do it this way. That's okay. I don't think... No, we have no sheep yet. Oh, that could also be something. New family selling in town. Nice, nice, nice. 524 people already. This farm looks good. It's very busy. Will get us a lot of food. Then maybe we can get some sheepies and stuff out here. Or maybe chickens could also be interesting. We'll see. Yeah, chickens would be nice. Because we also have this farm with way too many fields. But some of those fields will go into a new farm soon enough anyway. And right now it works perfectly. It still grows very well. This should get... Now this is interesting because this should get us a lot of fruits now because it's year 2, I think. Year 3, yep. So these should get us some nice apples soon. It's all set to make dried fruits, but they might not be able to turn everything into dried fruits in time. And question, did we set up dried fruit yet? No, we have not. Oh yeah, we have. All right. Let's not buy it anymore. And we're going to put this up to 2,000. But I see a very empty granary, and that's not good. We have a bit of... We have no buckwheat. We have no more potatoes. Oh, we're almost out of a lot of stuff. That's not good. Well, that's where the extra farm comes in, but we really need it then. Let's get some dried fruit in here as well. The more places we give dried fruit, the more places we ensure we'll be selling some good foods. Let's see. Flour. Yeah, we're not going to get any flour in here anyway. We can't sell flour everywhere. So let's turn this into dried fruit. How much flour do we have? I don't think we have a lot. No. Okay, so that's better then, like that. Let's check this store. Are we trying to sell some flour here? No. Oh, dried fruit, very good. That's what I want in, so that works. Store, do we have dried fruit in here? Beetroot. Oh, we're gonna sell some flour here. Yeah, it's all reserved. That's good. Now we can switch it out for dried fruit. So they won't get any new stuff, and they will still sell this flour. So then we're out of that flour. Don't think we have... No, we have no extra store there, but this should already work. Then we have the granary here. Let's get the flour out. Let's put in the dried fruit, but they don't have to buy it anymore. We can get it now from the farm, so that should work. Dried fish also working at Balaklia. Let's see. Yeah, let's import some iron. We don't need stones or anything else. Can we sell some stuff? I'm not going to sell potatoes or anything. But let's sell a little bit of sunflower oil. Yeah, that's it actually. I love it how old towns in the end function so different. So even my map 6 town and my map 7 town, this is episode 17, and it is slightly bigger than the other town was at episode 17, or is it episode 17? But they totally function differently. The other town has an abundance of a lot of food, and here we are a bit short. But the other town has a lot of very large garden houses. Here we have a lot of houses without gardens. We have some garden houses and only a few big garden houses. That makes a huge difference in terms of redistributing food and stuff like that. So that is really interesting to see. And we have to grow a lot of food in these, or redistribute it better, because I can already see we have a lot of onions. So what we could do for once is just get rid of the beetroot in here and put in onions. That can already be a change that can at least get us some food on the market. Have to get to the market now and switch the beetroot out for onions then. That can already make a big difference, of course, but this makes for a lot of micromanaging. And I guess it would be even better if we don't have to do that. So the extra farm should go a long way into providing buckwheat and potatoes, because we're going to grow a lot. All the orchards here should go a long way into providing us with dried fruit, because they will soon start to harvest. And then we're going to get in dried fruits. And the fish will help out to get all the stuff that we need that doesn't spoil. And then in the end, I'm hoping that we don't really have to redistribute too much food from the farms. But you can never be sure. So we'll see. This house is completely filled up. The next one is being constructed. Then we're going to get to the barber surgeon. First wood's going to be delivered there. This almost has... Yeah, everything is picked up that they need. Still need to deliver some stuff, but everything is picked up. That's great. And then they should work on getting all the stuff to the barber surgeon. I love that, so that we can heal some people if we really have to. I can't really see, I think, how many people died, but you can see that there are no people unable to work due to health. So that's good, that's good. But we have 50 people looking for a job, apparently. A lot of ladies looking for a job. And there's also open vacancies. It says nobody's looking for a job, so these numbers are weird sometimes. Oh well. Maybe it just means that some people are looking for a different job, or that they are doing a labor job, so they are still looking for a permanent job. But right now they are just busy with a labor job. That's also what it could mean. This one can be built now, so we can actually move it over. And I think I want these two built soon enough as well, so that we get at least some extra food from the big garden houses that are already able to build. We still have to set up that marketplace there. Well, we'll do that. We'll just wait a bit. Let's get the orchard up, so at least we can plant the trees. And still don't need to buy anything else here, so that's good. I actually would love to get some chickens going. Now, I could see, if we go to the chickens, you can see what they eat. When you buy live chickens in neighbor towns, they will be assigned to a chicken coop, specifies how many adults. Chickens are considered adults after 6 months. Right, doesn't really say what they eat. But, let's see, chicken coops, because I think if we turn them right, we can just build a lot of chicken coops here. By building it like this. Does that look nice, though? I don't think that looks really cool. It would be nicer if we could have them all, like, together and producing a lot of chickens that way, but we have plenty of room on the map. Question is just where? Where are we going to get the chickens? Maybe we can make, like, a chicken area here. Actually, that... Sorry about that. That was a big sneeze. Luckily you didn't hear it because I turned your audio off, but boy, then you always have to wait like a couple of seconds before it actually hits you, so that's why I was silent for a bit. Alright, we're gonna make a chicken coop area here, so we need to fence this off then. At least somewhat. There we go. Is this okay? Yeah, I think it's good. Then the eggs will also provide us with a lot more food, or not a lot more, but at least with more food. There we go. I'm leaving some space so we can plant some trees here. I'm gonna do it like this for a bit. I think now we should be able to plant some trees. If not, we have to widen it a bit. Yeah, we are able to plant some trees. Good. I would love this to be like somewhat looking as though it is in a nature environment. But I actually think I do want a lot of chickens here. Somewhat like an industrial chicken area, but with some space in between. So we'll space it out a bit like this. But I think there will be more chicken coops here. So we're just gonna do this now. We'll leave an opening on this side too, that's good. And then we'll just make the fencing like this. Yes. Let's add the rest of the trees. Let's add a little bit of extra fencing on this side too. And then from here on out, we can keep it growing, but at least we can also get a lot of chickens. Although chickens take some time. I think we're going to speed up the first chicken coop, because once it's up, we can get chickens in there, and we only have to buy a couple in the beginning. They can start to lay eggs, then produce hatchlings, and those we can spread around the other chicken coops as well. And it gives us the opportunity to check what they actually eat. I forgot about that because it's been a long time since I made chickens. I think they eat like some wheat or something. So with having one at least will be very good. You can choose what resources to feed them. That's nice, but I want to know which resources we can actually feed them. Alright, the barber surgeon is coming up. That means that another row house is ready. Yep. 3 vacancies, so there can be more people. How's the store doing? Yeah, no food, because we're almost out of food, I think. We just have such... We don't have buckwheat, we don't have potatoes, we don't have dried fruit yet now, so we're out of food. Luckily, we can last with that a couple months, so families won't leave your town straight off. It takes a couple of months before they actually are inclined to leave. That gives us some time to work with this. As I now see that I actually want to do this. So that we really have one entrance here. I think that's better. That looks nice. Yeah, that's better. Okay, new family settling in town. Sorry, family, we don't have food for you, but hey, you're welcome. That's kind of the idea right now. Well, at least they have some fish. so they can eat something. We're not selling fish here though, so they got it from another market, probably somewhere here. It should be fine. Just have to wait slightly. Then we'll hit the ripening phase, which could happen any second now. So we could see this switch out soon. Yep, there it goes. And then in a month they will start the harvest and we can start to redistribute all of this, which should yield some good amounts of buckwheat and potatoes. Now, let's see. Shoes, 7,000 shoes. All right, so shoe production, nothing wrong with that. Do these sell any chicks? No, they do sell potatoes though. I'm just going to buy 2,500 potatoes because it's not that expensive. We can get it pretty cheap. Same with the flour. Let's just buy it so that at least our people have what they need. And then from there on out, yeah, we now have a lot of apples. That's great. From there on out, we're going to make sure that things go... where are these apples going? Oh, they're reserved for the dried fruits, I guess. I have to make sure that apples only go into the place here if I want to trade them and not go into any of my granaries. This has no apples. This has no apples. This has no apples. Okay, so we're not getting any apples away. That means that they have plenty of time to turn them into dried fruits all the time, and the dried fruits will actually go away. These are also producing dried fruits, really nice. This one still doesn't produce anything, so we have some time to prepare for all the dried fruits to be distributed all around town. 650 dried fruits awaiting. Great. I guess our granaries really can use all the help that they can get. So laborers by hand and a wagon, and then apply to all. Just in case. We had a lot of ladies looking for a job. They're probably now busy on the farm. Not yet. They're just busy in all the granaries. See, they're all busy here now. But that's good, because now all the stuff really gets distributed. And all of the dried fruits get taken out here. So these can produce as many as they want. And nothing will go to waste then, because they will turn everything into dried fruits. That means that right now, we should be selling plenty of dried fruits. Yes. And these can now also be transported there by hand, by a laborer. So that can bring in like 100 dried fruits to sell. So yeah, this is fixing a lot of our issues. Let's sell some extra charcoal again. We can also sell some extra shoes. Why not? Deal, that's it. I think we're almost at the maximum of deals we can have at that point. And now we're getting close to the harvest. Now that, I'm kind of hoping that some of the ladies will stop working in here. And actually make sure that we start to work on the farms to bring all the harvests in. Buckwheat potatoes is good, cheese is good, beef, yeah, we should have that. Flour, yeah, this is a good one. We're doing the horseradish and the onions in there, but that's it. Yeah, they're only buying peas, which is even better. It means that we don't buy any of the other stuff. That's great. Really like that. The barber surgeon is being built, and all the resources are there. So all the guys that come in now to build this can now complete it. So that should work out soon. Come on, there we go. Yeah, there's one. Great. Well, they're not all very keen on working. There's number 2. Number 3. All right, now finally they're all coming in to actually build this thing. That's a good thing, because we want it built. Still, if you zoom in and you check out all the trees that we placed, it gives a whole different look to the town. I mean, if we take a look at a town like this, it's like this is a real village with lots of nature and trees in it. It's not like a industrial age town where most of the stuff is removed and everything is just brick houses, industries, and no more nature and stuff. It really feels like it's a natural growing town where people enjoy trees and stuff and are happy with their environment. So I'm actually quite happy with the way the town looks now. It's quite good. Alright, they're busy with this, but this is a long project, as you can see. Lots and lots of work. So some of the men that came in to work are already going away again, but some others come in, put up the arch here. So yeah, they are still busy with this. It's going to take a bit of time. And we are doing the harvest. We can see there's a little bit of buckwheat harvest in, almost 500. There's already 2,000 potato harvest in, and 1,000 potatoes are ready. So that's working out great. Oh, look at how many people they can hire, actually. Oh man, that's very good. I hope this solves our food problems for a long time. Have to keep our eyes on it though, because we might already soon need another farm, especially with all the row houses that we're building now. Because that's just a lot of mouths to feed. Look at all these details, by the way. This is such an amazing build again. I really love this. So much love goes into this. There we get it. Come on. I wish they left the buildings like this. I mean, in Holland, where I'm from, or in the Netherlands, I have to say, we have a lot of buildings, actually brickwork like this, no plaster over it. Of course, in this game, and apparently in Ukraine, they just put a lot of plaster over it. We didn't do that in Holland, or in the Netherlands. So I really like the brick build houses. That's, of course, what I've been raised with. So a lot of this is just what you're raised with is usually what people will like. I really enjoy this. But I also like the white one. I mean, it has a very interesting look. Oh, wow. There's a lot of guys in now. That's great, because now it's just working and putting up the last bits and pieces, and then we have the barber surgeon up. So there we go. My mouse wheel's acting up, by the way, so sorry for that. There we go. And poof, it turns white. There it is. Great. We now have a barber surgeon family in. Now, the most important thing to do now is check your taxes. Barber surgery taxes, 2.5. Oh, that's not too high. We'll have to see his income, but if he starts to make a lot of money, we actually have to make sure that we tax him a bit more. If not, then this should be fine. People should be visiting him quite regularly, though. We have 2 sick people now as well, so it will be good if we can... if he can have some decent work, and we can tax him for it. We go over the houses, we can see people are pretty rich. 39, 39, 39. I guess the wealth tax is at 40, so they're all kept at their wealth. So everybody makes plenty of money. They reach the threshold, and then we're just taxing them all the time. Now, one thing we could do is raise the threshold for a bit. In order to... Oh, that's a bit too high. I'm actually going to raise it to 60. That makes it so that they have slightly more money, and that makes it more easy for them to pay for the barber surgeon, and that can really help make sure that people will actually go there. If you don't do that, you might end up with people not really... Ooh, what should we do? Let's do cherries, why not? If you don't set it up properly, then it might be so. Yeah, if you don't get like 50 or 100, they can't turn it into dried fruit, so there will always be a little bit of spoilage, but that's okay. But what was I saying? If they don't have enough money, they might not go to the surgery. So make sure that sometimes you raise the threshold a bit, so that they have that little bit extra money. We can get by with a little bit extra money for a bit, and then of course once they reach the threshold, they will start to pay taxes again anyway, so that will be fine. But then you ensure that they will actually all be able to put in the money for the barber surgeon, and that will benefit your town in the end. No apples, no carrots, no onions. No, we're not going to sell any of that. Warm clothing? No. Clothing? No. We have it, but we're not going to sell it. No lime to sell. No sunflower oil. No. This is all good. We're going to leave it as it is. We're just buying some meat to make sure that we have plenty of drinks for everybody. We still have 1,700 dried fruit. That's great. We now have a lot of buckwheat harvest still, and already 2,000 buckwheat. We have 9,000 potatoes, and still more being harvested. That should work on our food problems, but that's also because, of course, we bought a few potatoes. But the numbers are very good now. There's hemp coming in. Oh, there's still a lot of stuff laying on the fields that they still have to bring in. They're hiring plenty of people though, so that's no issue. Same here. Still busy bringing in some of the harvest, but there also is already just a lot of harvest. 3 farms. Yep, here's also buckwheat coming in, more wheat coming in. Wheat! So yeah, that's working out. I'm pretty happy with these numbers. I do think we need an extra windmill though. At least one to produce that little bit of extra flour that we need every now and then. And next up, another row house. Okay. Oh, we got a chicken coop now. Do you sell chickens? No. Okay. Well, we have to keep our eyes open for it. But first of all, we need to set this up. Now, this is trying to hire ladies, and they can't. Because they're all busy on the farm, probably. Hatchling limit also 30. Let's see. Water, yes. 500. They need wheat. They also need linseed. Do we still have linseed? I think we don't actually. No, we don't have linseed, so that's a problem. We can get them some buckwheat too. Maybe we should give them buckwheat, but I'm not sure we already get enough buckwheat as it is for the whole town. But I think it's better than the wheat. Or do we have plenty of wheat? No, we don't have that much wheat actually. We need that for flour and stuff. We're not going to hire men in here. So no hay, unfortunately, because that would be very nice if we could get that. So just to feed all of this, we're going to need that extra farm at some point. Now they're still removing 19 trees for this house. So I'm not going to tell this farm to grow yet. Although, could make an extra field out here. Why not? 30. Place is occupied with what? Oh, there's some stuff laying that they still have to pick up, I think. Interesting. So because there's stuff laying on the fields, I can't make this farm. Come on, people. Please hurry up. Let's do speed 3. I want to place this extra field here. Alright, I have an idea because this is not so straight anyway. Let's make this a little bit more straight like that. Yeah. I think this is better. And they came to pick up some stuff from that field, so hopefully they'll just pick everything up now. At least those places that are in the way. Yeah, they're picking up some wheat now. Or flax, whatever it is. Or hemp, or something's laying on that field. Come on, people, pick it up. I want to get this field ready. And for that, some of this stuff needs to go. Very good, very good. See, now it's no longer in the way. Alright. Let's see. That's field number 14. It's not activated yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need another 2 to actually go with this field. But we're gonna need a lot more weed in the end. 50, 60. Or we could go for barley. We could actually do 2 years of barley and then a fallow field. So why not? It's 50-50, so that's good. Alright, let's activate this field as well. Then I'm going to leave an opening so that they have a place where they can actually walk past. How many? I don't think this requires too much. Yeah, it needs to be slightly wider, like this. Yeah, this is good. Or maybe not good, but at least it's better. There we go. 14 trees left. Oh, that's fine. We're gonna make a few barley fields and then we're gonna put barley in here. So I can already set this to accept barley. We'll start with 500. And then we can put this down to 250 wheat, I guess. Wheat! Alright, we'll see. Child been born. Almost 550 people now. How is my barber surgeon doing? Oh, he already paid taxes, so he's making a ton of money, I think. 200. Oh, previous month's income 38. So I'm very sorry, my friend, but you need to pay more taxes. Well, we'll put it up at 5 for now. Should be good. Ah, these have planted a couple of the trees. Not all of them, but a couple. These still have no workers in them, so can't can't get any chickens yet. There's a big white line here, but that's okay. This house is getting built and it's almost ready, actually. At least they have all the resources, that's what I mean. Do we still have window glass? Yeah, plenty. Okay, that's good. Well, things are working out. And it's October. We still have 6,000 buckwheat almost. We still have onions, peas. We have 10,000 potatoes. So that is working out. We have 2,000 flour now. We have dried fish. We have dried fruit. I think we should be able to survive the next winter a little bit easier. And if we check the resources, for instance, the buckwheat, we should see an increase in production. So yeah, here we produced 6,000 and now we produce almost 8,500. Same with the potatoes. And now we'll have to see if that will last us through... Oh, wow. We have produced 10,000 and the previous year we produced 5,000. So we doubled it. That is a lot. That is a lot extra. I love that. That should be sufficient. Although we might need some extra buckwheat still. A messenger from Balaklia. They also don't have chickens, so we don't have to get that. Basically, they don't have anything we need. We have something they want, though, so let's make that tiny bit of money there. And that's it. Alright. Let me check the trader. There's nothing in there. Yeah, there's no... Oh, yeah, there's buckwheat in there. No, 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 no. We're not going to sell any buckwheat anymore. Let's get it out of there. That is a waste. That's just putting buckwheat away that we need for our people. That is not going to happen. Let's raise these numbers in the granary so that at least they can store it all. Alright, that's better. I have to check, though, because if some of the farms stay filled... They might get into trouble later on when you need to get rid of everything. So we have to keep our eyes open for it. Where's my clothing industry? Right here. We have warehouses here, like one for hemp. And there's actually no laborers in there. So let's get a lady in there. And let's get some laborers by hand. See, all the ladies come in to get the hemp out. Because the hemp needs to be removed from the farm. This farm has a lot of stuff in it, but there's also a maximum amount it can store. It's over halfway there. That's not good. So we have to make sure... Alright, let's put this at 500 for all. Because then I can hit apply to all right now. And then... This should all be removed at some point. So that we don't run into issues with a filled up farm. And then next time they won't bring in all of the harvest. That should not happen. And now the carter can actually help out. Which should be good. 3 ladies in here. That's good. This is done. Alright, let's do apply to all for this one. So now there's only 1 lady in there. That's helpful. Yeah, we are good with the job. So we have 3 houses available. So we can still attract more families. There's stuff that's being brought in here. 6,000 wheat now. So yeah, we should be okay with that. Now we just need to buy chickens and get them in. Alright. Well, it's progress again. I mean, look at this. This is progress. This is a lot more housing than we had before. But still, there's plenty of more work to do. So I'm just going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. I know I enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this, please hit that little like button. It helps me out in the YouTube algorithms as well. If you have not done so and want to help me out even further, just subscribe to my channel. It's totally free. You'll get messages when I upload new videos, so you won't miss a thing. And I'll be very grateful for it. And then, of course, if you have any comments, suggestions, whatever, leave them in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.